Welcome back, 9:14. It seems great, right? You work from home, you stay in your PJs, you get snack breaks whenever you want. Well, then reality sets in. The laundry never got done, or the TV is a little too tempting, and the kids are doing their home distance learning, and they need your help. Working from home is the topic of today's Chaos Control. I spoke with licensed mental health counselor Shantala Boss about how to navigate work from home without the chaos. So everybody's working from home these days, and that includes you. And this is something that is not an easy thing to do for a lot of people. Let's start first with what are some of the basics of having to adjust to working from home?
Well, it is more common than it has been in the past. There's probably about 3 times more people working home in the last 15 years, just because technology is increased. More people have fast internet connectivity. So it is easier than it has been in the past, but there are still a lot of difficulties with adjusting if you've been in an office every day. And a lot of it has to do with the environment. Obviously, if you don't have a place that's quiet where you can concentrate, also not being able to have kind of the same routine or access to resources in the office, whether they be coworkers or whether it be forms of technology that you had had in the past. So these can be big stressors, as well as it's hard to kind of leave everything in the office when the office is home. So that can create more anxiety and have a difficult time kind of turning off that pressure from work at the end of the day.
Well, you bring up a good point, right? Because especially as women, we're oftentimes multitaskers. So if we're working from home, we think, oh, while I'm working from home, I can also make sure the kids are working on their schoolwork. I can make sure the laundry's getting done. I can figure out what we're going to have for dinner, right? And our brain just keeps spinning.
Right. And then we don't get anything done because we're kind of walking in circles and forget what we were doing, which is a problem. So a good idea is to set a regular schedule. And one thing I like to say is go ahead, get up, get dressed, brush your teeth, have your breakfast like you always do, and set a routine of when you're going to start, when you're going to take breaks, and kind of how your day is going to go. I mean, if we were only to work out maybe throughout the week, one time work at home and then not do it again in a few months, it's fine to sit in your pajamas and kind of have a chill day. But since this is becoming a regular part of our life, we really need to get into a set routine. And when we get up, we get dressed, we set the schedule, we set the tone for the rest of the day.
And Shantala, if you are home with a lot of people, as a lot of parents are right now, do you need to have a separate workspace, your own room where you can shut the door? And how would that be beneficial?
Yes, definitely. Your own room to kind of shut the door, free yourself of distractions so that you can really concentrate and pay attention, obviously, whether it be the dogs, the kids, people in and out asking questions. It's very difficult to be productive when we have lots of outside distractions.
One of the things you also talked about is autonomy, right, in how you work, and because that's actually a benefit. Talk to us first about what autonomy is and how it can help you.
Autonomy is having that freedom to make your own choices, set your own schedule, and be able to have some control of your environment and in your workspace. And as humans, we need to have forms of control that gives us buy-in and meaning into our work. So when we have this autonomy and this form of control, we actually are more productive because we feel like we're giving back and we're able to contribute to what we're doing. Also, we feel valued, respected, and not as micromanaged. So as long as that is in good balance, it can be extremely productive to the workplace. The problem is right now, a lot of people are quickly adjusting to home, working from home, and companies are not prepared to give them the structure and the information and the resources they need for them to work autonomously, seamlessly. So there are little kinks in everything right now, but over time, working from home, as long as there's structure and a routine and a way to kind of set that in place, can be really great for autonomy, work-life balance, and just happiness overall with a person working from home and having that sense of control.
Like more on these chaos control stories, we have them on our website. Simply go to fox35orlando.com. All right, no chaos in the